right, so this is going to be one of those winter weekends where things improve as we go throughout. Today we're dealing with rain, a little bit of snow is going to mix down. It will get cold. It's already chilly, but it will get pretty cold as we get into the afternoon now as that cold air starts to rush in. But tomorrow, partly cloudy skies and temperatures that will be warming into the mid-40s, not too shabby after a rain and snow event like today. We've got some heavier rain up in Menifee County, Frenchburg really getting some moderate at this point, but everything else kind of along the Mountain Parkway seems to be tapering off. We had some heavier showers, but one little line is kind of stretching anywhere just off to the southeast of Mount Olivet, but getting up into Mason County, dropping in some heavier rain and a little batch of light right in between. But everything else is starting to taper off. The break in between what's going to come up in the afternoon, which is another little round of scattered showers with both rain and snow. But in the last 24 hours, half of an inch up to maybe 3/4 of an inch down in our southeastern counties. Certainly not the 2 to 3 inches of rainfall that we've had the last couple of systems. So not a flooding threat by any means. But that being said, we've had a lot of water recently, so water running high, especially in the creeks and streams. You get the heavier rain down towards the Florida Panhandle with the cold front that's pushing east as it crosses our area and really changing those winds, and the snow that's going to wrap through the next few hours. Really, that's going to be more into the afternoon for us. It's making its way through the Mississippi River Valley at this point, but eventually we'll make it towards our neck of the woods. So heavier rain right along the coast. We're dealing with the upper level system. So this morning it is all rain. But then on the back end, as you can see those wind streaks coming out of the northwest, that's what's pulling in the cold air. And yeah, I mean, there could be a little bit of flake action mixed in with some of those droplets, but really not a whole lot. And really it's going to be very minor. It's going to be very quick hitting. And most areas get away with not getting anything at all. So if you're banking on snow today, sorry, it's just not going to happen. We warm up pretty quickly getting into tomorrow afternoon before a dry cold front sets in for Monday, kind of cooling those temperatures down a little bit with the high pressure, winds funneling out of the north, but then we warm up again. It's actually a few days of warmth going into next week, which will be pretty nice. So on the future track, you'll notice that it is rain showers and then eventually snow kind of mixing down. Otherwise, cloud coverage, which goes away throughout the afternoon tomorrow. Beautiful sunshine after a cloudy start to the day. Rainfall amounts, we're looking at another couple of tenths of an inch, maybe in the bluegrass. Could see another half of an inch down there in the southeastern counties. Snowfall totals, once again, most areas, nothing. Trace amounts possible. You might see the flakes fall. They certainly won't accumulate on the road surfaces. Those are just going to be too warm. Grass may pick up some, maybe some elevated deck surfaces might pick up some. If you're in the extreme southeastern counties right along Pine Mountain, Black Mountain, you might get half of an inch at most. But we're not looking at a big snowfall event, especially because of the fact that pavement temperatures are going to be just too warm when that starts to come through. This is around 3 o'clock this afternoon. We're still sitting in the 40s for the road surface temperatures as that snow starts to fall. It will continue to do so. The only spots that might see some road accumulation are in the higher terrain out south and east. But by the time temperatures are getting down to freezing for the pavement, snow's finished. So nothing to worry about really there as far as driving. Now that being said, elevated surfaces, bridges, overpasses, always a threat to collect something. Might get a little icy, might just be something you need to keep in mind tonight and tomorrow morning. Take it easy on the roads. No reason to rush anywhere. It's not going to be a big deal. So for today, temperatures are cooling throughout. We get to the mid-30s by late day with some of that snow mixing in, but even with air surface temperatures above freezing, the collection on the roads, it's not going to happen. Mid-40s tomorrow, but then that little dip in temperatures on Monday because of the dry cold front that comes through. All right, so we're still running chilly. We're running about where we should be. That's the most impressive thing, is that we're not cooling off all that much. Now, because of some cloud coverage on Tuesday, we'll be in the upper 30s with a little rain, snow coming back in. Next chance for rain gets here at the end of the week. More news after the break.